about things like that. Hold on, George, you're in there. John, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, John.
I was just going to take Jimmy Carter. I guess I got to go with George Herbert Walker.
He's gone, too.
Fidel Castro.
He's gone.
Son of a gun.
How about Barbara Bush?
I'll take her.
Okay. You got no choice, right? We're running out of time. Let's see, got one time. Sam, you're next with Howie Carr. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. Yes, sweet little 16. That was about 70 years ago, more than 70 years ago. Chuck Berry. He's the last one from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in East St. Louis. That's it. The chump line, or not the chump line, the death pool, excuse me. The death pool is closed. The chump line will be open soon. I'm Howie Carr.
As a kid, did you wish to be a fireman or visit a magical theme park? For kids with life-threatening conditions, these are just some of the wishes brought to life by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now, as part of Big Y's 80th anniversary celebration, it's easy to help. In March, you can buy a star at any Big Y, with all proceeds going to Make-A-Wish. And on March 17th, Big Y will match all donations up to $8,000. A Make-A-Wish experience can be an emotional game changer. Let's make them happen. Big Y, serving the community for 80 years.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rose of the Springfield Symphony Orchestra. Join us Saturday, March 12th for Stravinsky's The Firebird, Holst's Appalachian Spring, and a world premiere piano concerto with pianist Jeffrey Beagle. We're orchestrating excitement.
413-733-2291 or SpringfieldSymphony.org.
Hi everyone, Chef Sarah here from Sarah Court Lincoln and Agawam, and we're kicking off our 87th anniversary sales event. Not only that, but we've just reopened our completely remodeled, state-of-the-art Ford showroom. This building is beautiful, and it's all designed around making the customer's experience even more enjoyable than before. We're also kicking off Ford Truck Month, and if you've ever visited Sarah Ford, you know that we know Ford trucks. In fact, Sarah consistently stocks about 100 new F-150s and always at least 200 Ford Super Duty trucks. And at Sarah, I bet you could find the exact one that you're looking for. Whether it's the base work truck for your fleet or the loaded platinum diesel crew cab to tow your travel trailer, we have it in stock and priced to move. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 60 months on every remaining new 2015 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty truck, plus Ford bonus cash up to $1,500. Come in today for Sarah's 87th anniversary sales event, Truck Month celebration, and our Ford showroom grand opening. Sarah and Agawam, where customers become friends.
Tune in every Saturday morning at 7:30 for Renew.com's new wellness show. Learn how to bring out your natural beauty with advanced skin and relaxation techniques. They will have guest speakers to touch on other topics that affect everyday lives and offer tips on how to take care of yourself. That's Saturday mornings at 7:30.
News Radio 560 is Springfield's news, traffic, and weather station. WHYN and WHYN FM HD2, Springfield. Live from New York, the Fox Report.
I'm Lisa Brady. The pressure's on the eve of another primary day. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton still the frontrunners. The other candidates trying to win enough delegates to stay in it. The biggest prize tomorrow is Michigan. Fox News Radio's Jeff Manasso live in Detroit.
Lisa, it's one of 4 states deciding the presidential primary contest tomorrow, in a state where John Kasich must do well in. Right now, he's neck and neck with Ted Cruz in second place, both trailing behind frontrunner Donald Trump and the latest Monmouth University poll, with voters here ready to be heard.
People are passionate. They are very concerned about where this country is headed. They want to see a shift in the White House, and they're going to be engaged.
Michigan GOP Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel, 59 delegates up for grabs for the GOP, 130 for the Democrats, with Bernie Sanders trailing Hillary Clinton here in Michigan by double digits. Lisa.
Thanks, Jeff. Clinton and Sanders will attend a Fox News town hall event. A special report with Brett Baer 1 hour from now. A private funeral set for Friday for former First Lady Nancy Reagan. But the public will have a chance to pay respects Wednesday and Thursday. She'll lie in repose at the Reagan Presidential Library in California.
It's been well documented, the extraordinary love that she had for her husband.
President Obama paying tribute by ordering flags at half-staff. A just-released study says keeping body fat low is more important for healthy aging than having a low overall weight. It's in the journal Annals of Internal Medicine. 5 in a row on Wall Street, for the Dow up 67 points and the S&P up 2 points, closing above 2,000 for the first time since early January. The NASDAQ, though, slipped 9 points. On the Fox Report, fair and balanced.
560 WHYN. From the News Radio 560 WHYN Newsroom, I'm Mike Patrick.
In Western Mass News First Warning meteorologist Mon Mar. It was a mild day today, but it's only going to get warmer from here. I'll let you know how warm it gets with the full forecast next.
A Springfield native laid to rest as the hero today. Military funeral for Ashley Glendon, shot and killed in the line of duty in Virginia.
Always reminded that when they go out the door and they kiss that loved one goodbye or say goodbye that morning, nobody's for sure certain as to when they're coming back.
Springfield Congressman Richard Neal among the attendees. Glendon buried at St. Thomas Cemetery in West Springfield next to her father. Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney continuing his campaign against Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump. Romney, the GOP's 2012 nominee, says Trump is not a Republican and that he's taken the campaign into a deep gutter. He made his comments in an interview speech last week. Romney called Trump a phony. There's a legislative leadership meeting at the State House. Governor Baker meeting with House Speaker Robert DeLeo, Senate President Stan Rosenberg, Lieutenant Governor Polito. The House and Senate minority leaders are also attending the meeting. Weather is just ahead. For details on these and other stories, go right now to WHYN.com. I'm Mike Patrick, News Radio 560, WHYN.
Mark Twain once said, I could last 2 months on a good compliment. I would take that sentiment a bit further and say we build our company on the compliments and referrals of our great customers. Hi, this is Terry from Weedman Lawn Care. We use only golf course quality time release products that feed lawns for months, not days. We make your yard greener, thicker, more kid-friendly, strive to be weed-free, and do so with an environmentally sound approach to lawn care. I thought you might want to hear what others say about their experience with us. Ralph S. from Chicopee Road. We've had a few lawn services through the years, but to be honest, Weedman is the best. Thanks, Ralph. Go to WeedmanUSA.com today for a free no-obligation quote and see for yourself how easy we are to deal with. Weedman is recommended over competitors by landscapers, golf course superintendents, and people like Chase M. from Enfield, Connecticut, who says, this is the first year I've used your services, and it is the best my yard has ever looked. I used to struggle with clover in the yard, and I haven't seen a single one this year. Go to WeedmanUSA.com for a free quote. Lawn care companies are not all alike. Go to WeedmanUSA.com today.
Gardening is a year-round hobby, so listen to Garden Sense every Saturday at 8 a.m. for the answers to all your green thumb questions. Garden Sense Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on News Radio 560 WHYN and WHYN.com. Every day, there's traffic.
That traffic makes me late for work.
Every day, there's weather.
Bad weather ruins my vacation.
Every day, there's news.
You need to know what's going on. You need to know what the issues are.
I like to know what's going on outside of my own little bubble.
Helps me feel in touch with what's going on around me.
Information for life. Every day on WHYN.
91 north and south, clear for downtown Springfield. Construction near exit 6, 7, and 8. Also up near exit 11 the Pike. Delay free east out of westbound between exits 2 through 8. There's no delays on 391. 291 east to west smooth near the Pike at 91. I'm Jim Stearns with your on-time traffic.
This report is brought to you by LifeLock. Do you bank online, pay at the pump, use public Wi-Fi? If so, your identity could be at risk, so help protect it with the best. LifeLock. Enroll in minutes, and your protection starts immediately. Go to LifeLock.com now and use promo code RISK to save 10%. LifeLock.com. From the out in Quinville Roofing Weather Center, here's the latest forecast.
After a fairly mild day today, it's only going to get warmer as we head into the next couple of days. Tonight, we will see partly cloudy skies, though we drop back into the lower 30s. Partly sunny as we go on into Tuesday. High temperatures topping out in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Warmest day of the week is Wednesday. Blend of sun and clouds. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Record high on Wednesday, Westover 68. That was set back in 2002. I'm Western Mass News First Warning meteorologist Mon Mar for News Radio 560 WHYN.
And I'm Mike Patrick, News Radio 560 WHYN.
Family owned and operated, Flurry Lumber has been serving the Pioneer Valley since 1948.
From the Interstate Custom Kitchen Studios, it's Howie Carr on News Radio 560 WHYN.
Who worked for her has gotten immunity from prosecution. Shouldn't they be tempted to conclude, like, well, maybe she could get prosecuted?
No, not at all. This is the same security review that has been going on since last spring. I'm happy that everybody now has been cooperating?
It's been settled by the Congress. The Congress has looked into it, the Justice Department has looked into it, and they've cleared her.
Justice Department is looking into it, but that's for another.
She's been cleared, I missed that.
Okay.
Who's your captain? Howie Carr.
Marco Rubio had a very, very bad night, and personally, I'd call for him to drop out of the race. I think it's time now that he dropped out of the race. I would love to take on Ted one-on-one. That would be so much fun.
Who do you love? Howie Carr.
Throughout the Middle East, they're chopping off heads of Christians. They're chopping off heads of people. Anybody gets in the way. They're drowning 30, 40 people at a time in heavy steel cages. As far as I'm concerned, waterboarding is absolutely fine, but we should go much further.
Rope swabs, hacks, and moon bats beware. It's Howie Carr.
1-800-500-4242. That's the toll-free number if you would like to join us here on the Howie Carr Show every weekday afternoon. And this news just in, Michael Bloomberg, the big nanny mayor and billionaire, ex-mayor of New York City, won't run for president. Oh no. And then CNBC is saying that the top candidate for Donald Trump's vice presidential pick is Ben Carson. I'm not buying that either, actually. All right, if you'd like to take part in our daily internet poll question, we could have done today. Now that I was just listening to the intro there, do you think Donald Trump really wants Marco Rubio to get out of the race? I don't think so. Nah, no.
I mean, I don't think he likes being made fun of for his short Bulgarian fingers.
I think Donald Trump has one debate left. I don't think he's going to pull out at this last minute before these big states on March 15th. But I don't think he's going to be in any more. I don't think he's going to stick around for any more of these debates. They're not paying off for him very well. And some of it's his own doing, but he's kind of like, it's getting old, as he says, as he said on this show, as he said elsewhere. Anyway, if you want to take part in our daily internet poll question, you can go to HowieCarrShow.com, HowieCarrShow.com, and today's poll question is brought to you by Simply Safe Home Security. Get 24/7 award-winning professional monitoring for just $15 a month, and no long-term contracts either. Protect your home the smart way. Go to SimplySafeHowie.com right now, and you'll get a 10% discount just for listening to my show. That's SimplySafeHowie.com. Steve, what is the poll question? What are the results thus far?
Should public urination be a crime?
Yes, it should.
19% are on the decriminalize peeing in public. 81% think it should remain a crime.
I still don't understand how they can decriminalize peeing in public in Manhattan, but not in the other boroughs. So it's still a crime if you do it in Brooklyn or Queens or Staten Island or the Bronx, I guess. So how does that work? It's not like you're in a different state. You're in the same city.
Well, I mean, if you're on the boundary line of Manhattan, one of the other boroughs, you just go into Manhattan to relieve yourself, and then you can go about your business in one of the other boroughs.
I guess. What is the only borough that borders Manhattan would be the Bronx, I think, right? And
the Bronx-Manhattan line is about to get an awful lot dirtier.
Wow, I'd hate to. You can get into big trouble in the South Bronx if you're in that kind of if you're doing that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, will not enter the race. He cited his fear. This is Bloomberg, that a three-way race could lead to the election of a candidate who would imperil the security and stability of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Well, that's nice of you. Thanks, Mike.
Another knock that's a boost for Donald Trump, right? I mean, you got to say, yeah, this is the guy who wouldn't want you to buy a 32-ounce Coke. Yeah, you can buy two 16-ounce Cokes, but not a 32-ounce Coke. Okay? This is what this guy's all about. Yeah, first the Pope, then Mitt Romney, and now Michael Bloomberg. Just what the doctor ordered. for a failing, in a few states anyway, or failing your poll numbers, or fading poll numbers a little bit. Anyway, the Chump Line is the recorded voicemail message service of the Howie Carr Show. You can call and leave a message at any hour of the day or night, including weekends. The Chump Line number, if you'd like to leave such a message, is 781-726-7595. 781-726-7595. We may or may not play your message at this time each weekday. The Chump Line is brought to you every day at this time by Matthews Brothers, whose Maine-made windows are available only at better lumber yards and window professionals. Lumber yards like Cape Cod Lumber, serving builders and remodelers in southeastern Massachusetts since 1958. Cape Cod Lumber, a name you can build on.
Has a big ego. Do the right thing and get out of the race, you little hobbit. Go back to the Shire.
Do you see him in that chair? Wow, what?
Talk about advanced team fail. Are we really going to let your candidate get his picture taken in that chair?
In a giant chair, so he looks like a little kid, like he's sitting in Santa Claus's chair at Christmas. It's just, I mean, why didn't he put on a clown nose and a funny hat, too, while he was getting on that chair? I read that story in the Washington Post. They were quoting people who were, even his supporters saying he has a crappy campaign, and this is obviously the picture that's worth 1,000 words to prove it.
You may have been born in Maine, Howie, but just because a cat has kittens in the oven doesn't make them biscuits. You're 100% flatlander.
Absolutely. I admit it. I am a flatlander. I'm from the northern part of Massachusetts, known as Cumberland County. Neither of you is smarter than a fifth grader. Manhattan is an island. It is an island, you're right. But somehow I thought that, well, aren't there bridges? I'm sure there are bridges connecting it to, the Brooklyn Bridge, obviously. So, yeah, I guess you're right. So,
I never bragged about my New York geography.
I did know that it's directly north. I know the Bronx is directly north of Manhattan.
You don't have to keep telling us what a dope Romney is. That guy jumped the shark the day he guest hosted for that fat turd on afternoon radio. Who was that guy?
Fat turd? I didn't come here to be made sport of.
Romney filled in for you once?
I'd forgotten it, but I guess maybe he did.
There was repay for the license plate number is what it was.
I still have my license plate, and he walked out of the room before I won my license plate. That's the kind of stand-up guy he is, It's like they always say, friends help you move, good friends help you move bodies, Wouldn't even stay in the room when I won, quote-unquote won.
If the Republican Party is in such terrible shape that one man, Donald Trump, can take it down, then what is left to save? Who can save that? Who wants it?
I think a lot of people want it. It's just that member of the Republican establishment right now, Al Hunt. Remember Al Hunt? He's still around. He's married to Judy Woodruff. He used to be on CNN, I think, and he's worked for the Wall Street Journal. He works for Bloomberg now. He's about 100 years old. And he said, he was on with Morning Joe today, and he said, I was at a party with some Republican and GOP establishment people on Saturday night. As the returns came in, they were drinking heavily. I don't know why, Al. One of their candidates got 15-20% in one of the 4 states, right?
Howie, Governor Romney calling. Someone recently sent binders full of horrible things you said about me on your radio show. And to think I almost made you a senator. As a result, I called in a paper, and your no-digit license plate will be revoked very soon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that promise, and he even put it in writing. He was sitting here one time. He said he just wrote it down on a piece of paper, a fax. And he said, if you are the next Senator Howie. Of course, they're binders full of people that he stabbed in the back, and I think if the opportunity ever come for him to appoint an interim senator, it would not have gone to me.
On drug Skywatch this weekend, it has Obama's approval rating at 51%. What do you think the approval rating is for those of us who work in the dreaded private sector?
Well, I know it must be down to 49% of the overall population, and I'm guessing it would probably be around 25%, wouldn't it, among people who have real jobs, including people who have real jobs in the public sector.
Rubio, oh Rubio, wherefore art thou, Rubio?
That's good. I like that. I had never thought of that. I tell you, wherefore art thou, Rubio? He's at a foam party in Coral Gables, or maybe Hialeah.
Olave, did you hear Judge Carr's iniquitous soliloquy about his herpes cold sores on Friday?
I didn't say herpes cold sores. I said cold sores. I had those since I was a little kid, long before I even knew what herpes was.
Iniquitous soliloquies, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if iniquitous is the right word, but
that would make it even a more authentic John Kerry, though.
That's true. It would. It would. And again, I got a correction. Somebody said you called him an idiot savant, Howie. You were half right. He's an idiot.
Hey, Howie, Harry Reid just called a press conference. He said that Mitt Romney's given the Mormon religion a bad name. Oh, my God.
Did anyone have a good thing to say about that speech, other than John McCain, who, file under what else would you expect?
Do we know if Harry Reid's ever gotten paid back for the loss of marital consortium he suffered as a result of that nasty rubber band accident?
He's suing, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's probably it's probably in the works somewhere. There'll be an out-of-court settlement. What is the loss of consortium with Harry Reid worth? 15, 20 cents?
Congratulations to little Marco on his stunning Puerto Rico victory. Really pulling back into the race, and I think it shows he's in for the long haul and proves he can beat Donald.
What did he say after that? We're on to Guam.
That's right. And the Northern Marianas or something. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Some more islands. He's doing very well in the islands. But not in the Casco Bay Islands, by the way, because what did he get in Maine? Like 10%? Not a good, well, where did he have a good showing on Saturday night?
Remember, little Marco, small hands build big wall.
Not if they're little Marco's small hands.
The slogan of the Reagans, just say no. The slogan of the Clintons, just say, can't prove it.
There's no slogan for the Clintons. It's just a handout.
I thought the slogan for the Clintons was no means yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's that one, too. Or how about better put some ass on it? We can do a whole segment on this, actually, the slogans of the Clinton crime family.
I can't believe they lost big. We were supposed to win.
What is this we and they stuff? We defeated Duke on Saturday night. Didn't you see that? We are the #1 seed in the Atlantic Coast Conference basketball tournament.
I think he was talking about Team Trump.
I know what he was talking about. How low is that low number plate? Are we talking 2 digits or what? Would that it were 401. Would that it were. It's barely a 4-digit, but it is a 4-digit. So and it used to belong to another guy from Deerfield. So I'm kind of like keeping it in the family.
Now it's legal in New York to take a whiz right out in public, and it's nobody's biz. And it's also lawful to litter something awful, but you better not buy a jumbo soft drink with a fizz.
That's a good point. That's a real good point. Somebody was saying today that it's now a crime in New York City to direct somebody to the wrong restroom if they're transgendered. That it's considered it is. That's right.
Misgendering them. Yeah, that came up about a month ago.
Misgendering is it now? I don't even know what. I mean, I guess I know what it means now, but that's a totally new word, and it's become a crime at the same time. So if somebody's like needs a shave and he's wearing a dress and says, "Where's the restroom?" and you tell him to go to the men's room, that's a crime. But taking a leak in public is not a crime. Okay, I got it.
That was your last Chump Line message. Thank you for calling Howie Carr. You chump.
Okay, that's it for the Chump Line today. The Chump Line is the recorded voicemail message service of the Howie Carr Show. You can call and leave a message at any hour of the day or night, including weekends. The Chump Line number, if you'd like to leave such a message, is 781-726-7595, 781-726-7595. We may or may not play your message at this time each weekday. The Chump Line is brought to you every day at this time by Matthews Brothers, whose Maine-made windows are available only at Better Lumber Yards and Window Professionals. Lumber yards like Cape Cod Lumber, serving builders and remodelers in southeastern Massachusetts since 1958. Cape Cod Lumber, a name you can build on. I'm Howie Carr.
He didn't come here to be made sport of. Howie Carr.
You've heard me talk about Dr. Bruce Houghton at Perfect Smiles in Nashua, New Hampshire. I can't say enough about him. He transformed my smile. When I'm at a book signing or other public appearances, not only do people tell me how good my smile looks, many of them show me their great Dr. Houghton smiles, too. If your teeth are chipped or uneven like mine were, or even if you have missing teeth, Dr. Houghton will literally transform how you talk, look, and feel about yourself. I learned this firsthand with the help of Dr.